Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's intraday analysis video brought to you by the creators of proprietary price, pattern, and time methodology. These PPT strategies ultimately make you profit for life when followed. My name is Gareth Soloway, and let's get into the stock market action today. Today's Tuesday, February 11th, 2014, another rally on Wall Street, and people are starting to get overly bullish again. And we all know what that means, folks. All right, I unloaded another long play today. Let's take a look at it. Freeport McMoran wasn't a big gain for me on Freeport, but nonetheless, it was a nice one. You can see Freeport bouncing back, going to run right into resistance right here. And I took about 2% profit off the table with Research Center members here. So we're just unloading our longs into this move up. And I actually have initiated 2 short plays today. So I wanted to just give you that heads up that officially today, for the first time here over the last week or so after this rally, I have now started to inch into some shorting opportunities. All right, and again, this is where we really want to make sure we're isolating down, finding that top. And a lot of people would say out there that the markets are, in full motion again to the upside, and we're going to see new all-time highs. Me hearing that, that's exactly what I want to hear, folks. That's exactly to 100% what I want to hear to make me more bearish. All right. Anytime the media starts pumping one way to a microphone level where it's just blasting, that means the top is near. Now, what are we going to do here? Are we going to have a big pullback? How's it going to play? I'm not sure the depth of the pullback, but I do know we will have a pullback coming up very shortly, and that should basically bring those getting long the market here in line to a downside move. One thing I thought that was interesting was Gartman yesterday on Fast Money came out, and last week he had said 15% correction in the market, and yesterday he reversed that. And when you see especially the bigger players starting to reverse their ideas of where the market's going, that definitely is another heads up that the market is near a pullback. And all I want to do as a trader and as an investor, and a swing trader mainly, is just be on the right side of that next move. If we pull back 2%, if we pull back 1%, I should be able to make a few percentage points this way, and then we can go long again, make it more that way. And that's exactly what we've done since the beginning of the year. All right, if we just take a look at the markets, right? Here's your chart. So in January right here, I was accumulating lots of shorts, and I had a lot of shorts out there. I'll be the first one to admit it, to the point where I really couldn't short much more based on account values and such. We got the fall. We took a lot of money off the table here. Tons of profits. I unloaded literally a majority of my short plays. I'd say about 80% of them on this drop all the way down here. And then I started to go long. All right, and I accumulated a lot of longs. And now since last Friday, I've started taking profits on those longs as we've come up. I took another one today. I only really have one long play left, which again, we can take a look at. It's having a good day today, and that's RIG, R-I-G. And I left this one on the table, though I may decide to take it off, but I'm looking for maybe if we gap up tomorrow, taking it off the table at around the 44.50 level or so. So maybe we get another 50 cents out of it. There's not much upside left anymore, in my opinion, on RIG, just to that 20 MA. And there's actually a gap fill just above that, but right in that range. And that'll be where I take off my last long play. And so what I basically am doing here is I'm keeping one long play on just in case we extend this move into tomorrow. But at that point, we do want to take it off the table and then just continue to slowly accumulate some shorts here. Now, today was the first day I started to accumulate. I've talked about the rally coming to a close. Janet Yellen today basically held Fed policy standard, so which is one of the reasons why the market is liking it, because they're feeling like, oh, she's a dove, she's like Bernanke, hopefully she doesn't taper anymore. I mean, that's what the market's hoping, but we all know that most likely we will see some more taper. In any case, the markets are having a great day today. There's no disputing that, but it's giving us an opportunity to unload the rest of our longs and also to start to accumulate shorts. I'm not going to tell you what shorts I'm accumulating because you got to go to the Research Center and sign up. We offer a 7-day free trial, so you can check it out there. And again, the amount of money that we're raking in right now in this market, and this is what I love, folks. If we go back to the spiders, right? If we go back to the spiders, here's where the market closed the year. The first day of the year was right here in 2014, and we're almost back to where we closed that first day. We had that big sell-off on that first day, which was right around the 1825, 30 level on the S&P, which is a 182.83 area, which is right where we are now. So the markets are essentially unchanged or almost unchanged for the year, but if you're a member here, we're already up like 40 plus 50% on the year. That's if you put all your money in one play, but even if you didn't, that's about a 5% return. Think about that, 5% return while everyone else is struggling, probably underwater a little on their portfolio. All right, that's amazing stuff. And that's just swing trading and just playing these moves, and it should just multiply out for the year. And my estimation is we'll probably do better than last year. Last year in 2013, net gain of 500%, which if you take 10% of your money and put it into each one of our plays, you would then divide it by 10, and that would be a 50+% gain in your portfolio last year. This year, based on swing trade momentum, we should really outdo that. I mean, I'd like to see a 60, 70, maybe an 80% gain in the portfolio this year. So we'll see again, but bottom line is this is the environment you want to be in for this type of action, and we will do very, very well here if you're in the research center as a member. Couple stocks out there getting big bounces. Boeing today, big move there. Boeing gap window, look at this level right here. You have this moving average 20 MA right there in the gap window, so that's going to be a short-term target, which again shows us that there could be a little bit more upside in Boeing. So I'll be monitoring that one very, very closely. Also, a couple other stocks making waves today. Let's see. Goldman Sachs finally getting a big bounce here. So Goldman was lagging earlier today, and it's really come on strong. Resistance on Goldman. See this consolidation before this latest fall? It's going to be right there. You got the 20 sloping into that price. So you actually do have a little bit more upside on Goldman Sachs GS as well, right to about the 165.5, 66 level. So we'll call it 166 so it gets closer to the 20, but that's where you're looking for resistance to step in. And what's going to be, this is what you're going to have happen, guys. So as this market over the next, and I think, again, there's a chance we get to this gap fill. Let me just show you this level on the spiders. But see this gap fill right here? So see this move down, and we're kind of inside this area right here. So my guess is we touch the 182.75 level, which is about 65, 60 cents from now. My guess is we go there, and then what you'll have happen is something will happen overseas in Turkey with currencies, or in Argentina or in China, some bad economic news in China, and it'll set a new wave of selling in motion that'll freak the markets out. And that's usually how it goes. So my expectation actually is we'll wake up at some point to a gap down on the charts. Okay, and again, will that happen tomorrow? Well, I still think we probably go up a little bit more into the gap fill at this stage based on the price action, but I do think it's getting close, and maybe we hit that level today, in which case, yeah, it could happen tomorrow, no doubt about it. Okay, what else do we have here on the charts? Let me just see. Some small caps are having some great moves, so that's going to be fun to watch in the next day or so. Definitely watching some of these small caps with the momentum building again. JPM having a good day. Chevron's great day. Great day on Chevron, and this stock is just rocketing higher. I did give out some plays in my weekend radio show on Sundays at 12 noon to 1 p.m., an hour show, and we talked about some trades this week, and so far those are all playing out very nicely. Take a look at SLV, beautiful move up on SLV. SGG is down a little bit below the area where I gave it, but it's right into this key level here. All right, right there, the 20 MA, that's what you're liking there. Other plays we wanted to look at here, we can take a look at... let's see, what else do I talk about on that show? Molycorp was a great one. Molycorp was last week, and that was just a fantastic gainer as well. So for those of you that haven't listened in, I encourage you to join us on the radio here. I give, again, radio shows called In the Money Stock Market Action on 820 AM News Talk Radio in Florida. And you can listen online. Very, very smart to listen in as I kind of unveil a lot of Wall Street secrets there. Okay? Other than that, I think that's about it. I mean, so we're just kind of watching this market move higher. Right at the highs of the day now on the market. Remember, your bogey, your target right now sits at the 182.75.80 level on the SPY. Looks like it's right there, that gap fill, and that's about 60 plus cents, 65 cents away at this point. And once we get up there, I think you're going to start to really look at some intriguing aspects. Oh, one of the other trades I gave, guys, was JCPenney long this week. I said it would be up this week from where it closed on Friday, and sure enough, take a look at that. Look at this move here, folks. Just awesome. So here we are on Tuesday, and on Friday of last week, it closed at $5.53, I believe. It's already at $6. So that was a no-brainer. I was reading that chart, and, it's just a beautiful setup there. And it actually should go higher, but the big level that you're going to be testing, see this pivot low here? This 625-ish area. If it can break through 625 and close above, then that's in major breakout territory. But I think it'll eventually do that, just a matter of time at this point in time, okay? Alright guys, I'm going to step aside here. Just a lot going on here. A lot of big things in the works. Learn the PPT analysis. Study the charts. Become a pro. Come to InTheMoneyStocks.com and profit for life. Alright, PPT strategies, proprietary price, pattern, and time.